Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jeff Maserati Trills, and I am just making this video. Um, right now, you're looking at my screen, right, of my company, Go Hard or Go Homeless. The company's called Motivate Me Brand, and I never really did a video to actually share with you guys my vision for why I created Motivate Me Brand, and just my vision, all together. My company, my team is the Team Living Vision, where we are a team that actually live our vision, right? So, in order to live your vision, you must first have a vision, right? So, let me share with you my vision. So, here's the thing. I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the Bronx, New York, and I've been around hood stuff, right? So I've been around everything hood and everything, lavish. I'm gonna give you a story. It was me and my brother, right? So my older brother and it was me. So for the early part of our years, it was just me and him, and we had some things happen in our lives that made us actually do two things. The crazy thing about it is we grew up in the same household under the same parents and everything, right? But as time goes on, we grow up and then we grow out, right? So he went the opposite way of what I went. So his way is, he's the type of guy that is family orientated. He knows all the cousins in the family. And trust me, we have a lot of cousins, aunts and uncles and everything like that. He's the one that's connected with all the cousins, all the aunts. He's like the family favorite. But then he also has, a lot of kids, and he's like, he doesn't trust women, and he's like just living that street life, right? And on the other hand, I am the opposite. I am the one that don't really know who all is in the family, who's the cousins, the aunts, all that good stuff. I'm more distant from family, but on the other hand, I'm looking to inspire and motivate and change the world. And just uplift everybody, right? Uplift the world. Start with my t-shirt line and everything else that I'm doing. My current online business showing how people how to live life how they truly want to live it and how they truly deserve and were designed to live it, right? So it's so dope that I'm experiencing that, right? Coming from a household where you know we both grew up in the same household, but we have two different lives. We live two different lives. He's in Portland, Maine right now. I'm in the Bronx, New York, and we live two totally different lives, man. Like we never lived in the same household. So the reason why, and this motivational type of thing kind of stemmed from the fact that me and my mom and my father breaking up, right? When I was 8 or 10 years old, um, they had got divorced, and I'm thinking like, why? What's going on? Why do you guys have to break up, right? And my mom just told me that this is just what it is. This is something that has to be. And from that time on, I was sad. I was devastated, and I made a decision to make the world happy. I made a decision to make people laugh, right? So in my mind at 10 years old, that was my decision, and now I'm just kind of funny guy where people kind of laugh, and I enjoy seeing joy on people's face. It's exciting to me, right? Um, and so by nature, I just happen to be this guy who makes people laugh, right? And this guy who's tapping into this motivational space and uplifting and just positive because in this world is a negativity, right? It's actually heavier than positivity. So it's not so much as this positivity, like oh yeah, hippie style positivity, but real life, real time positivity, right? So that's what motivate me brand came from. I wanted to motivate the world one t-shirt at a time, and this design I got here was just to prove that you can have a cool design with a positive message inside of it. Like, I don't know if people got the stigma that positivity like this, it's like whack, right? It's not cool. The cool stuff is like I smoke weed and all the negative stuff that's not beneficial to your life. So I felt if I can motivate the world one t-shirt at a time, then this world in 5 years, let me share my vision with you guys. In 5 years, the hood will be the go-to place. It'd be so amazing because everybody in the hood will be educated, well, not just be educated, but be motivated to live life how they truly want to live it, which is, owning businesses, building up their community, what I mean, stopping the crime because we're making too much money. You know what I'm saying? We're making so much money we don't need to even have crime. I come from Ghana, and in Ghana right now we don't have crime. Why? Because we are a wealthy country. We are a wealthy country because so we don't have the kind of crime that's going on in South Africa and East and everything like that because we understand what are we fighting for. We have everything. So that's the same kind of message that's going to be produced here in America, and Motivate Me Brand is going to be instrumental in making that happen. In 5 years, you're gonna have people in the same hood, the same community that's fighting each other, shooting each other. It's gonna be building with each other. Like, listen, I got a condo over here. I'm building up a new high rise. Let me partner with you. Let me bring your limited edition store to my high rise. Whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Okay, and it's gonna start with these T-shirts, man. People from every, it's so funny when I had this vision, I didn't know that it was gonna get the kind of reviews that it's getting. Let me show you what I mean. I had people. I was at Fashion Week, right? And I am a walking billboard for my brand. You are not going to see me without my shirts on. Um, because of that, I'm working on this commercial, and the entire crew wants a shirt. I mean, that's one. Two, I've been on Fashion Week. I've been out within Fashion Week, and you got people just loving my brand. I mean, it's amazing. You got high end, high fashion people just like commenting, like, "Oh my gosh, what is that?" You know what I mean? What's going on? What is that? You know, let me see here. Yeah, here's me at the Fashion Week. I'm gonna make this video kind of brief, but here's me at Fashion Week. I got people taking pictures with me. So here's the power of branding myself and wearing these motivation t-shirts. I'm subconsciously motivating the world, one t-shirt at a time, by me being the one wearing it and just getting in a bunch of pictures with people who are going to be able to uh, share my message subconsciously, or just because I'm in their picture, right? So we have this guy here, Jay from America's Next Top Model, all right? Now, he looked at my shirt, was like, just, he kind of stared at it, right? So it's like, it's a conversational piece, that's one. But at the end of the day, he's now locked and loaded with the Go Hard or Go Home is now. He now know what it is. He understands the vision. He loves what I'm doing. And it's high fashion. Then you have Natalia Kills, okay? She loves the brand, and she's like, listen, this is amazing. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. You just never know what happens. I even got, these cases going on, right? You want to be able to live your life knowing if you do not go hard, you won't have a home to go to. This is the message. Here's the results. And this is why I designed the shirt the way I designed the shirt. If you go hard, you're going to have success, wealth, everything that comes with going hard. But if you don't go hard and you end up going homeless, you'll be sipping on this broke English bottle. It used to say "Oh English." I don't know if you guys can see it. But now it says broke English. So you can either go hard and have success, or you can go homeless and be broke, sipping on the 40 ounce, and you're crying the broke English blues. But we're not looking to do that. So let me get back to my point. So here's my vision that I'm going to share with you. And guys, I'm not a professional speaker. I'm just a guy who has a vision to inspire the world, and it is happening. And it's actually happening rapidly. I didn't expect it to happen this rapid. But Motivate Me brand will be seen and worn by everyone, seen, worn, and exposed by the people in all hoods and in high fashion and the high fashion lifestylers. Okay, this will also transpire in hood. Um, this will make the hood actually. This will be able to uplift the hood of these poverty-stricken communities where they feel like, yo, dude, I do need to go hard so I don't have to go home, or anything else that I'm bringing out with the Motivate Me brand line. Okay, over here a lot of Jew people are owning real estates and just tearing it up, and Arabs own everything else too. Nothing against them, nothing, and I love it. It makes me strive harder. But you're gonna start to see these average hood people that used to have no kind of vocabulary, having babies all over the place, shooting each other, being the new entrepreneurs, being the new owners of real estate, everything, owning everything. All right, taking over because the same kind of energy that they put in hustling, they're gonna find out that there's a way huger and better way, and they're gonna start to join my vision, join our team, and actually start to put their hustling mentality into a longevity, never getting locked up for hustle. That's way beneficial than the hustle that they're doing right now. They just don't know they don't know what's out there. That's what Jeff Trills and Motivate Me brand is about to do for these people, and for people like myself, which is I'm a hood guy that happen to just go realize that, yo, the hustle game is cool, but man, it come with a jail sentence attached to that. I can't get down with that. I mean, I'm not a fan of being around men 24 hours. That's my actual reason for not even going, like, not getting to the heavy drug deal, so I don't want to go to jail. I couldn't be hanging around men all day. I'm just giving you guys real. I'm just giving being 100% honest with you. So that was my motivation to not even go that route. All right, but once I was seeking the knowledge that's necessary for me to start to live the life and live like the hood lives, or how the hood rich, and I found out there's more to life than the hood rich. I said, man, this is the way I gotta be. So online marketing and this world of internet marketing, it's my life, right? So, you know, so make that's a long story short. These guys will learn, guys and women will learn how to actually take their knowledge that they do on the street and apply it to something that's going to give them long-term legacy, residual money, lifestyle, and purpose. All right. And then the third thing I'm sharing with you is, I went to school and I love school, but I didn't love the education they chose to teach me. You know, when I got I love school. I really love school. I was one of them guys that would cry on a half day because I couldn't go to school. My mom like, stay home with a half day. I'm like, no, I want to go to school. I want to go to school. So I was one of those cats that was cry on a half day because I wanted to go to school. But as I got older and I started to get into the higher grades, and I realized that I asked one of my teachers, and I said, do you remember what you learned in high school? And she said, Jeff, I don't even remember what I teach you guys after I teach it. So that right there let me know that the education that they're forced to teach us is not even valuable education. It applies to nothing that we're doing outside of school, outside of it applies to nothing that we're doing in the real world. I have not even used an XO slash dash to do any kind of you know multiplication of counting anything. But we teach that, I don't know. Don't please don't ask me. I don't know. So this new way that's going to happen in 5 years is where you're going to have our school system education. This school system education will be based on successful entrepreneurial development. That means in kindergarten they start learning how to manage money in kindergarten. How to manage money. They're gonna have their own school allowance. All right. If you get good grades, you get what? You get paid, and then we tell you how to take that money and actually start to either save it, develop it, start to think about what can you do with that money to make that money work for you. In kindergarten, guys, this is what's going to be happening. Trust and mark my word. I'm stating it right now. Tuesday, 9:53, September 10th. Okay, 2013. This is what's going to happen. All right. So you're going to have the youth really learn how to be entrepreneurs in their early ages, guys. In the early ages, the network going to have money management, entrepreneurial skills, teaching, learning on television as well as inside the school, so that these kids, because right now these kids are so advanced. The stuff you're teaching them right now is way over their head. They're so beyond that right now that it's like baby talk. So at the end of the day, listen to me, guys. I'm starting the movement, or the movement has already started. If you're looking to get behind somebody or within something where you can actually tap into your power, tap into what you're actually meant to do, because I'm a part of an elite group of people right now that is teaching me how to tap into what is mandatory for the growth and expansion of this world that we live in today. If you don't want to be around poverty anymore, if you're tired of people shooting each other up, if you're tired of people just taking on the corner, not knowing what to do with their life, if you're tired with kids having kids, then I want to encourage you to get a part of my movement. And how you get a part of my movement is you actually click the link below and you actually watch what I'm presenting to you. And once you do that, and all you gotta do is click the link below and watch what I'm presenting to you. And then once it makes sense to you, then you want to get involved with what I'm doing. And then I'm going to put you in a special group where we are going to collaborate, and you're going to be invited to discuss how you're going to be able to affect the world with what you have to offer the world. All right? So this is the end of this video right now. Motivate Me Brand is the company that's going to motivate the world one t-shirt at a time. The movement, Team Living Vision, is they're going to be the financial team that's going to be able to put in place the kind of resources that we need to educate these kids and educate the youth right now, so that we can build a tremendous power force of just growth and expansion to where we are the it people on all aspects of the world, okay? all aspects. So if you want to be a part of something strong, if you want to be a part of a movement where you get to live your own vision and actually teach your youth or your kids or anybody that you choose to teach how to live their vision, how to live their desire, and that because they deserve it, then like I said, you want to click the link below, put your email in, watch the video, get started with me so that I can put you inside the special limited group, and so you can be on the inside with me and we can brainstorm and actually have a real discussion on what it takes to take you from where you want to be to where you should be, to where you are, and to where you want to be. So, like I said, this is all I'm going to say right now. This is my first video. Like I said, I'm raw with it, but trust and believe. Do not take these words lightly. Please do not take these words lightly, because I'm telling you right now, from this time on, if you choose to sit by and do nothing, you will be kicking yourself once this video is now 5 years into the future and you're not with me doing this. All right, guys? This is Jeff Maserati Trills from the Bronx, New York. Take your life seriously, because you are not promised tomorrow, you are not promised the next hour, and you are not promised anything but what you decide to give to yourself. You deserve this. So take action now. Click the link below, and I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Take it easy, guys.